Hey guys, how you doing here? We are back here with some Kingdom Rush Episode 4. First thing we got to go over is the upgrades. So what I want to do is first buy this Hellfire upgrade, which just sounds plain amazing. That's the Meteor Shower upgrade. And the next thing I'm going to do is just buy some more Archer Tower upgrades. So these are reduced Archer construction costs and something else. Improved aim, so that's pretty good. I guess it makes me miss the wolves a little bit less. I can also go in the hero room and upgrade this guy a little bit more if I want to. I can get some toughness upgrades. That's what I like to do. I like to train for those things for at least right now so far. And let's start with the next level here. Dunes of Despair sounds like an interesting level if you ask me. To the battle. And we can get level 4 Barracks, Assassins, and the Crossbow Fort. So let's check those guys out. They sound pretty fun if you ask me. What do we got coming here? We've got some Sandhounds, Dune Raiders, and Desert Thugs. Those guys shouldn't be too bad, as well as some Desert Thugs. So let's start off here, just some Archer Towers. We're actually just going to get 3 Archer Towers right here, and then a Mage Tower right over yonder. And I need something to block stuff, so let's just get 1 Militia Tower. We'll upgrade that in a little. We might upgrade that a little bit later, but this is just a good blocking section right now. And let's just get started. I just keep taking too long to do things, so of course send out your reinforcements as soon as possible, and just keep upgrading everything. Upgrade everything as much as possible. So there's 14 full rounds on this one. So we're just jumping right in here. Probably going to take a little while to actually beat this one. I'm not used to having to play so many rounds on such an early level. I wonder how ridiculously high the rounds are actually going to get on some of these later levels. So what I noticed is that the upgrade that I got actually is just, let's actually just meteor shower the crap out of everybody and then send out the next wave really early here. Oh, I guess they already came out, so whatever. Guess that doesn't really matter too much then. Now I already have a sharpshooter up here, so that sharpshooter should help out quite a bit for a lot of these guys. As many reinforcements as possible. Those are really important for the wolves, the sand, whatever they are. Can't remember. Sandhounds. That's what they are. Important for the Sandhounds. Yes, indeedy. Anyways, I'm not using Ulrich at all. I should be using him. I tend not to even really care about the heroes too much. They kind of suck, if you ask me. A lot of people really like the heroes. They kind of get just giant boners over them. Personally, I'm not a big fan. I like to use the towers to defend. What I use for those guys are actually somewhat useful sometimes, because they can just hold people back a little bit and let your awesome towers actually start getting attacks in. So anyways, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to actually hold people off just a little bit more with my reinforcement. Then I'm also going to send a meteor shower upgrade right over here, and all those guys should actually just walk into that meteor shower and pretty much get owned. And next thing to get is the Crossbow Tower. Yeah, we just got the Crossbow Tower. We're kind of getting close here with guys almost getting through, but they're not getting through, so that's good. And let's send out the next wave. We've got Dune Tears coming up. What the heck are Dune Tears? Holy crap. This guy looks kind of scary. I don't really like it. But yep, still no lives lost, doing pretty okay here. There's also this thing right here, which is just mercenaries. Oh, I see. Mercenaries galore. Those guys might be fun, I don't know. But I don't know, I don't feel like using them. They're just kind of like a waste of coin for right now, or a waste of monies. Let's just send out the next wave right away here. We want to get as much money as possible for the early rounds here while we can get it. So reinforcements like crazy. It looks like these guys, you have to get them out of the ground or else you can't kill them at all. So I guess that's the deal with these guys. They don't seem like they're that difficult to actually kill, though. They're called Dune Terrors, only have 100 life. They really don't have a strong attack either, so overall not a big deal. Next thing, I'm going to actually get 1 Mage Tower here, and then I'm also going to upgrade it. So, got to get a couple Mage Towers every once in a while just to make sure you don't run out of stuff. You know, these guys actually have they're kind of good versus arrows and stuff. These immortals, so you have to be slightly careful. You have to get enough Mage Towers for those guys. I also have a Rain of Fire that I can actually use. So let's just use that Rain of Fire right here on these immortals right here. Do a lot of damage to those guys, and that's just kind of like crowd control. The rest of these guys should, well, the Rain of Fire didn't last long enough. Now there's flying guys coming in here, so these are little bumblebees coming in. Little baby bumblebees flying over here. They're all called giant wasps. They look like little baby bumblebees if you ask me. This shouldn't be a big deal either. We'll just get another Crossbow Fort here. Crossbow Fort's like crazy. I could get some assassins, the ninja assassin guys, if I upgraded this guy enough, but I don't really feel like that's totally necessary right now. Also, the one problem with actually these little wasps over here are actually that your militiamen don't do anything. They just fly right over them, so that's, you know, kind of a problem. I'll get one more mage tower here, and then I'll start getting some more crossbow forts. These crossbow forts are freaking awesome. They're not letting anything through at all. And of course, I've got a rain of fire. Oh my goodness. So now we have some new guys coming in here. These are desert archers. The desert archers are kind of difficult to... They're not really difficult to beat, but they just stand back and kill all your guys. That's just a big problem. You have to move your footmen around a little bit to go and actually attack them. Sadly enough, that I can't really deal with them too well, to be completely honest. But my crossbow forts are able to deal with them eventually, so that's the good news. And the next thing I'm probably gonna do is get some more upgrades. So let's just send out the next wave here. We're just going like crazy amounts of speed on these rounds so far. I'm just kind of surprised with myself. Let's at least get one upgrade for the footmen, because look at all these wolves over here. Those guys can be a slight problem if you let them overwhelm you. Also, we got a bunch of shadow archers in together with these shadow archers, so overall that's just big. Oh, well, giant worm just ate me. So giant worm's kind of a problem here, and I mean, if you ask me, they're just kind of annoying. I don't really know what that is. I don't know if it's a giant boss that is going to come later in the round and I have to kill him, or if it's just like an annoying thing that they just put in the game for so far. So let's get our upgrades for the mage towers. It seems like they're not that important right now, but they will be more important a little bit later on. Trust me on that. And let's just use our rain of fire that we have. We'll just do right in the middle, and hopefully everything will just run right in there and we can kill everything. There are some immortals coming, but we should actually have enough time to actually kill everything that's coming over there because of that rain of fire. Now if we send out the next wave, which are just some bumblebees coming in here, bumblebees slash giant wasps, shouldn't be a problem. They're kind of fast, so they can just fly over all of your defense, but at the same time, they're very, very weak. So as long as you kill these immortals and kill all the really strong guys that kind of tank the damage, you should be able to kill the giant wasps fairly easily. Now also, there is some of these guys, these little guys coming off the ground here. I'm actually going to get some more footmen, some knights. Yeah, let's get some knights. Those guys should help kill these little guys that pop out of the sand. Excuse me. Just need to make sure I keep using my reinforcements and stuff. Sorry, I had something stuck in my throat. Just ate some cereal and I had cereal stuck in the back of my throat, believe it or not. So some Dune Terrors coming up here. Those guys should be, again, easy to beat. What's coming on over here? Some more Shadow Archers. So, oh, that giant stupid worm's coming up again, and he just eats my guys straight out of the get-go. That is sad. We're already on wave 10. Holy crap, that's fantastic. Let's get some more Mage Tower upgrades. You know, I haven't really gotten too many Mage Tower upgrades. Those guys will probably help out quite a bit versus a lot of those Shadow Archers and stuff, because guess what they have? Absolutely no defense. So it doesn't really matter either way, actually. I was thinking that they had some sort of arrow defense, but I guess I was completely wrong about that. Shadow Archers have absolutely nothing. Now I do have another Meteor Shower, so let's just use the Meteor Shower on this big group of random guys right here. All of those guys will just run right through here, and they'll run and just on that fire, and they'll slowly die. Did a lot of damage to them with that. And make sure you don't let any of these stupid guys go through here. I got really lucky in actually noticing that that one guy was starting to get through. Could use Ulrich or something like that, but what was happening is all those Shadow Archers were just killing all my guys, and it wasn't allowing me to actually kill any of them. So I need to get an Archer Tower up here, and hopefully he'll be able to reach this guy and kill him fast enough. Use reinforcements as much as possible. Oh my goodness, that was close. Now, we just owned that guy. Fantasmagastic. Okay, these next things are coming up. We got Scorpions coming. Scorpions and Dune Terrors. I have a lot of money though to deal with, so let's use this money up, guys. Let's get this assassin thing. Yeah. Let's just get it. Not that I'm a huge fan of the assassins. Assassins. I don't think that they're that. Oh my god, I can't talk. I don't think that they are that good. It kind of defeats the purpose of using them because overall the footmen are just not used very much for attacking things. They're actually used for just stalling people. So, you know, overall, that's really just not that great of an idea together. You know, it's kind of defeating the purpose. I'd much rather get Archer Towers or Mage Towers, which are meant for attacking people, instead of getting something that's supposed to stall people to kill them. You know, it doesn't really make sense overall. So these giant scorpions are actually not that big of a problem because I have my mage towers up. We're already on wave 11 and more dune terrors and stuff like that. Let's just get one of these barracks over here. We'll just build one stupid silly barracks, and we'll probably actually build just a silly archer tower over here as well, and that'll actually deal with a couple of these random guys, or at least slow them down enough. We can just send out the next wave, because guess what? Nothing's going to kill us. Doing fantastic. I'm also going to get another crossbow fort. I'm actually going to put it right here, because guess what? That means we're going to reach pretty much everywhere in the entire map if I can get a crossbow fort right here. It's just going to reach pretty much everywhere in this giant circle all the way over here. And now, Scorpions, still not a big deal. Everything is just going fantastic for us. The only thing that almost killed us was actually one of those dune terrors that come out of the ground, one of these stupid guys. Luckily, I have quite a few magic upgrades because there's a lot of guys that are actually good versus all my arrows, and I'm a heavy arrow guy. If you guys haven't noticed. And bombard towers, no. Dwarven bombards, I'm not a huge fan. I don't use those until I get really, really late game. But we're gonna have to check out some of their upgrades pretty soon, I guess. And giant worm just eats all my things. Fantastic, fantastic. Leads terrible, to be completely honest. More scorpions. I wonder if we can get any more. Nope, no more mage upgrades. That's kind of sad. I think I'm just gonna stick here with 3 mage towers so far. That seems like more than enough, and we can just send out the next wave. They're just some bumblebees coming through here, and what we can do is we can actually just use our rain of fire right about there. Right about there. Excuse me. And that'll kill some of those extra guys over there and give me enough time to actually kill all the bumblebees. So, these little baby bumblebees just flying around, they make me laugh. I don't know. So now I have a bunch of extra money. What do I even spend it on? Let's get the... Okay, that's what we need to get. We need to upgrade to our crossbows. Yeah. Now that we have the crossbows, let's check out what upgrades we can get for the crossbows. So what's this thing? There's a barrage. It shoots up to 6 bolts in quick succession that deal 30 to 40 damage each. Let's just get it. I've never really seen it, so let's check it out. Falconer. Improves attack range of nearby towers by 10% and grants 5% critical hit chance to this tower. To be honest, it doesn't seem like that great of an upgrade. I personally probably wouldn't use that just based on experience, but I guess we'll test it out. So this is the final level. Doesn't seem like there's a boss coming. There's a bunch of dune terrors and random crap coming over here. And then, I didn't even look what was actually coming because I'm not really worried at all. But I'm just going to use my rain of fire really faster. I'm actually just going to wipe out some of these guys. Or at least do some damage to them, to say the least. And I probably, I don't know. I could have waited a little while if I wanted to. But I'm really not that worried. I think I have some really highly upgraded towers and they should just work wonders for me. Wonderful. And just keep upgrading things as we can. Some Shadow Archer shouldn't be a big deal, and the Scorpion should get owned by my Mage Towers over here. Everything is going orgasmic. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the series so far. I know I am, and hopefully you guys can like this video for me. I've been trying very hard to make good, solid videos for you guys, of course. I am not perfect, and I don't know everything going on, especially because I'm not used to touchscreens. I am definitely not used to touchscreens. They're very different for me. I'm definitely a Flash strategy game player, not really an like handheld player. I guess I played Game Boy 10 years ago, but that's a little bit different than a touchscreen. So we can actually use our Meteor Shower again right now. As soon as we get it back, it's going to take like 2 seconds. We can just finish these last few guys off with our Meteor Shower, and that is going to be the end of this video. We have quite a bit of extra gold, but we don't need it. No lives lost. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Please press like. If you want to subscribe, go ahead and do that, and have a great day.